some of the ways that y'all do to keep y'all mental health sharp?
Meditate.
Yeah.
I meditate, and then you know what else is therapeutic? That running shit, that jogging shit, man. I'm telling you, you could like really organize your thoughts on some of that. I think physical activities like exercise help you like relieve stress too. So, and like get yourself a mentor as well. Somebody that's wise, you know what I'm saying? Seen the game, been here for a minute, could teach you some things that you could teach other people. That also helps. I got one of those in my corner right now too.
Yeah, it's crazy that you said that. I went to I went somewhere last week and somebody asked me. They was like, "Yo, do you have a mentor?" And I was like, "No." Like, what the fuck do I need?
Grown ass man, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I do feel you on that.
I have a mentor. Like I feel as though like I'm my own mentor. But he was, I guess, like what he was basically trying to say is that it's good to have like someone, especially like I guess when it comes to like business and stuff like that, like in the corner to like see where you are and see how like you can progress. And I guess,
right.
But at the same time, that's never crossed my mind until like he said that. Like, why the fuck do I need a mentor?
Me too. I felt like that too. And the way he explained it to me though was like he can help enhance what I already do because he's already seen the shit that I've done. Kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. But outside of that, like one of the main things that I consistently make sure that I do to keep my mental sharp is listen to music and like switch it up. Like listen to like different types of music. A lot of the music that I listen to now, it doesn't even have lyrics. It's just music and instrumentals. And it's just I think that constantly having those different frequencies of somebody else's perspective on something is it's invaluable especially when you're consistently changing the type of music that you're listening to. So it keeps your mind like bouncing, like, yo, I've never heard it that way before. I never, like, this music may sound weird now, but like it'll get to the point where it's like, yo, I see what that person was doing, X, Y, and Z. So, and it's kind of cool, like figuring out drum tracks as you're listening to something new, and it's like, oh, like once you finally get the drum track down in your head, it's like, oh, that's what they was doing. They was playing on the two, you know what I'm saying? They was playing on the and shit like that. So for me, that's what I do.
I agree with the music. I'm definitely with the music. I would say just get up with the family. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you can't really go out and see your friends and nothing. Just how we meeting up. We got to meet up on the fucking phones or the laptops and shit. Just meeting up with the family every weekend or whatever, having dinner or something. Just still having that human contact. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's really just it. Just chilling with the family.
You gotta be open to things too for your mental health. Like the stigma with black men and all that, and like, even therapy. People be like nervous about therapy and stuff, but that's really just searching for yourself and finding more shit out about yourself why you are the way you are. So it's like you take that route too.
Yeah, that's true. Has anybody done therapy?
Yeah.
I've never done it.
You never done that?
Yep.
I always feel that stigma. I gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys floated before?
What?
Levitated?
Have you floated? It's called float. Like.
Oh, you mean sensory deprivation tanks?
Exactly.
Oh, I want to do one of those.
Oh no, I seen them joints. No, I haven't done that. It sounds dope.
Knocked out in there.
We should all definitely.
You done it before, B?
You say what?
You did it before, B?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I want like when I go to experience it, I don't want to experience it by myself. Like I want to experience it with a rack of other people. Like we can all like book some shit to like do that, and then like we can share our experiences that next goddamn Wednesday. How dope is that? So, you know what I'm saying?
So real quick,
you know what I'm saying? Like we all do that shit. Like, but like I definitely want to do that.
Well,
before we go further, somebody explain to me exactly what this floating.
It's like a pod, and it's like
Some UFO shit.
a pot of water, and the water has like salt in it, and the temperature is set at your exact body temperature.
Body temp. Yeah.
You like isolated in it, and you meditate through it. There's like a disconnect from your mind and your body, so it's just your mind inside that pod. You have to really like let go.
Yeah. Shit was dope too.
So
You're like in a
basically-
little dome.
Yeah.
Right. Like you're in there, so like it's pitch dark. So the water that you're actually floating in, because it has so much Epsom salt in it, it allows for you to float on top of it. So once you're floating on top of it and it's the same temperature as your body and you're completely in darkness, about 45 to an hour in, your brain doesn't really, it feels like you're floating like in just space. You know
So
what
how
I'm saying?
long you
Because
been
your
there
brain
for?
doesn't know. You say what?
How long you been there for?
Shit, give me 3
People
hours.
do it for an hour, 2 hours.
Hour, 2 hours.
Dang.
Blast off.
That's a long time.
That
And
reminds me
another
of
thing, you can't be claustrophobic either, because that joint
yeah.
right there, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they say it's like a crazy ass experience though.
I want to
So
do
you,
it.
so like you not on like no mat or nothing. You just in the water.
You're just floating on top of the water.
Okay.
Because of the way that the water is, like the salt that they pumped into it is so much Epsom salt to the point where it's able to actually, it feels like you're laying on a like a water bed, but it's actual water instead of like the you know what I'm saying, instead of cloth. It's crazy as shit. We just got to do it.
Yeah, I gotta try this shit.
Yeah, that sounds.
Because I'm one of them niggas that have never been able to float like in a pool or no shit like that. I gotta try this shit.
You got to trust yourself.
So
Yeah.
basically, it's just weightlessness. Like you
Yeah,
get
it's
to
like
the
your
point where there's no
buoyancy.
gravity. So when
Yeah.
you have it, when your body experiences weightlessness, it gets to the point where like your bones get the rest, your muscles get the rest. So it's very therapeutic for a lot of people, because like your spine even gets to the point where it's really relaxed. It starts to separate. It allows for those fluids to get into your spine pod. So like
Right.
it you know what I'm saying?
It sounds
it's
expensive,
perfect.
but I'd like to try.
But that's what.
No, it's like $70 for
Okay,
like
that's
an
cheap,
hour and a half.
Yeah. But
I
I
think
could, yeah. Pete was saying therapy, and Corey, you talking about the stigma. The only reason I would probably do it now is because I was watching that show on Viceland, The Therapist.
Yeah. With the celebrities.
Huh?
The one with like Walker. And
Yeah,
all them, with the
yeah.
celebrities. Yeah, that shit was good.
He got me open to the idea. I will only do that shit if I can get like somebody like him, like that has like that type of like.
Yeah.
What is the show you was watching? It's called The Therapist. It's on
It's
Viceland.
like
His name like Dr. something Singh. Black dude, he got like
it's pretty good too.
And so what changed your mind from I guess I don't know, from before you watched the show to now? Like what changed in you?
he was just real like optimistic, and it's not just like some like dude and also he black too. It's just not some dude like in the corner just seem like he judging you or telling you what's exactly wrong with you. I guess he just pointing out your positives as well. So I don't know. But along with that,
And that,
he also,
even speaking to that, like
I mean, he do like
Even like your
meditation practices and shit like that with them.
yeah.
right.
Because like even like
That's the
when they
show
do,
that
like,
got me open
shrooms,
to it.
and P, you know this too. Like with the shrooms, it's like it like points out like your defaults and like you know what I'm saying, like some of the shit that like you like you be like, damn, I didn't even notice that I was doing that.
Yeah, it just
Like,
opens
but like
you up to
that's what I've been
different.
doing, and it's like you see yourself in, like a different light. It's like, damn, it's like,
Oh yeah.
wow, I didn't know that I was doing that because of that. It's weird. Like
It
that's
just opens you up to different channels of thinking, because like I don't know, we get restricted being in this realm to like one way of thinking, because it's like people think the same. You could advance in so many different ways. There's different ways to advance, man. But yeah, the boomers, that should open you up. You gotta be open to that too. You gotta be open to that. You gotta know who you are though a little bit before you try that shit.
I think
Hey,
smoking.
watch this guy.
Smoking give you like good perspective. If you sit
That's
back,
what I was actually gonna say that one too.
you sit back
Oh
and
yeah, man. Like yeah.
evaluate shit.
Absolutely.
Jack, I know you don't smoke. What's some of the things that you do for your mental health?
Yeah, I don't smoke. Just to touch on that.
You must have them edibles though.
Just to touch on that. So my grandpa, he was in the hospital of lung cancer. And I saw him when I was 13, 14. And we had a talk. And this is just an understanding that we came to. And I told him that I wouldn't put anything to my mouth. Just, in dedication to what we talked about. And he passed the next day. And so that's why I don't smoke. And my grandmother actually died of lung cancer 6 years later. So I don't know. It's just something that I'm dedicated to that. And I'm also I'm not sure if any of y'all have heard about this too, but there's also a sacrifice that comes with what you want to do in your life and your successes and what level you want to reach. And so I feel like that's one of my sacrifices because I think that it's something that everybody could do, and it's prevalent, and it's easy for me to be able to do it. But that's just my sacrifice to get to the level that I want to get to in life. But so things that I do for my mental, I play strategic games. That's one thing that I do because it's almost like you can win. You can learn from strategic games. Some of these games that they have out here also, you can play them for months and months and get to different levels and stuff. So it's something that might be fun as well. Another thing I do, and I talked about this last time, but I feel like weightlifting actually gives me a lot of comfort.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it, but it doesn't calm me, but it puts me in the right mindset. And I feel like when I weightlift and exercise, I actually retain more mentally. So it's crazy that your physical and your mental actually relate like that.
Yeah. Don't it make you feel good about yourself when you lifting weights?
Yeah, it makes you feel good physically. And then I feel like I don't know what it is, what the correlation is specifically. I know scientists know, but I feel like when you reach what you want to reach physically, especially for the day, I feel like the mental aspect is easier because you feel accomplished and you can settle down more and you can retain more information. But that's just me. And I was gonna say movies as well. I know people ain't mentioned this, but I'm a movie buff, and I feel like that kind of like decompresses my day. Like I could watch a movie if it's a good movie. Like my worst day is watching a badass movie, and I just wasted 2 hours of my day. Like,
I feel you on that.
But when you watch a good ass movie and it makes you think, it makes your days or your future days like be thought out or your process be thought out, because what if this happens? Like I feel like that is a big like reminder of what you can do in your life too. Like some movies are like are touching. Some movies are like are emotional. But I feel like some of those like instances are amazing, and I like all types of movies, suspense, horror, whatever. If as long as it's a good movie, I'm fine. I'm cool with it.
We gotta get into some movies in the OT. We gotta get into some movies.
No, I think we all pretty good on movies though. I think we all like have always had that. Yeah, that movie shit, we've always locked in. I try to talk to other motherfuckers about that shit, it don't work.
I didn't even think about that as a peace check. I didn't even think about that as like a mental healing type thing or whatever. But yeah, that's definitely a good one.
Well, if you got a favorite movie that you can always go back to and just that show's gonna be solid, that show's pushing it right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Move.
And you know what I've been doing, and I've actually could do it a little bit more. But what I've been doing in the pandemic, which is, you know, it kind of points to what we were talking about. Like, is there anything good coming from this? What I've been doing is actually studying up on specific like producers and you know, directors, and like, you know, just looking at that line of work, because and I know, Randall, you're a movie buff too, but I know some people, some directors and producers and stuff, like they have messages in their movies, and you don't really know it until you watch like all the string of their movies, and you're like, bro, like they was trying to say something.
Look up this series that Robert Rodriguez, the director, that he hosts. Look up this series that he has, and damn, this shit fucked up.
It says a series.
Yeah, the name's familiar. I got
just glitch. But this series that Robert Rodriguez has, and he interviews other directors like Tarantino.
Okay.
All the like the best of the best. Guillermo del Toro. He like, it's a sit down and they go over all like their movie catalog and they break shit down. That's just tough.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I like that perspective too.
Yeah,
Nah, I mean, so for me to protect my mental health, one of the things I do, I mean, it's just might seem weird or whatever, but I just play video games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once the night shuts down for everybody else in the house, I'm saying, playing video games, whether it's on my phone playing spades, whether it's playing chess on the phone, or, you know what I'm saying, or even just playing 2K or what. Or
chess.
Yeah, but chess, I mean, like, so chess, you know what I'm saying, like, sometimes I'm playing against a computer, sometimes I'm playing throughout the day against other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that strategic game shit, whereas though you also thinking about your next move, you also thinking about everything else that's going along with it.
Hey, Al,
yep.
You got an app that you playing that chess on?
Yeah, so I mean, I play with chess with friends, but then I also play, it's another jump just called like, I look it up.
Oh, we can play.
Chess.
Yeah, send me that shit.
I'm trying to get on that joint.
I love chess. Hey,
yeah, so that's one of the things. And then I think, I mean, Paul said it too, but movies and like, you know what I'm saying, decompressing. And then also like for me, cutting the grass and running. So cutting the grass, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you sitting outside, I mean, you outside by yourself, you know what I'm saying, you got your headphones, music, but at the same time, like you literally are one with yourself, you are by yourself. It's like literally the opportunity for you to talk to yourself, answer yourself, hear from yourself and everything of the sort. And learn about yourself with no problem. So I love cutting grass, and then also running. The same thing, like you pushing yourself forward, but at the same time, like you are pushing yourself beyond your boundaries, beyond your limits. Like setting a time or setting a goal for yourself for each run that you try to break. So that's where I'm at. I think Randall, you ain't went yet, Randall.
Nah. I say like the biggest thing for my mental health is like a lot of times it's meditation and time alone, but there's like different degrees of meditation. Like ideally I don't get a chance to meditate how I want to, like full fledged, like in my room by myself, you know, after a shower, complete silence. I really don't have, like maybe once out of 3 weeks, but a lot of times like, after work, and it's all that noise going on, I'll ride home and it's just straight silence, windows up. Like I need that silence.
Yeah.
Or I'm doing that too.
Or like after I wake up and like that little light sleep that you have after you wake up in the morning, and I'll like play some binaural beats.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah. I play some binaural beats and kind of like meditate and kind of like fade away with that joint and have like some wild ass.
You're dropping out here tonight.
That's Astro playing right there.
So
setting up everything.
In quarantine.
I know you. So Randall, you just talked about waking up and sounds and stuff that might ease you through the day. So just real quick, and this is just I'm just doing this for my fellas, but if you got any type of alarm or like any type of like out of the norm sound that wakes you up, is not good for your health. So you got an alarm that's just like like that shit is like, it literally is known to mess with your mental during that whole day. That could be the worst way to wake up. So just a heads up, like this is from psychiatrists and therapists. Like do not have something that is like you know,
Because I
shock
got
you
one of those.
and wake
I
you
didn't know
up.
that.
Like, because it'll mess up. It mentally could mess up the rest of your day, and you not know what the fuck's going on. So just heads up on that.
And then like in quarantine, I was jogging or walking a lot, and I would listen to like audio books or other podcasts and shit like that, just to like, you know, just to strengthen my brain. And last but not least, on YouTube, anytime I need to pick me up, I'm fucking watching the best of like Ric Flair promo. Anytime I have a bad day, I'm listening to Ric Flair, like the best of his promo, like in the ring or outside the ring, him and fucking Mean Gene Okerman and Shafani and shit like that.
I be doing shit like that too, playing clips from shit.
Yeah.
So you know what's a good one?
They got a Bruce Lee joint, the 30 for 30 on now.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Oh yeah, the Be Water. We've been on that.
Yeah.
We've been on that. No, what was I saying?
I also think that one of the things that I didn't mention that I definitely do a lot is when it comes to like my mental, I talk to my kids. And I'll like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I just need like to just kind of like not let go, but just think from like a different perspective. Like I'll talk to them, and like all you need to do is ask them like a couple things, and they'll open up. And you'll be sitting there. It'll be like 45 minutes in. You know what I'm saying? I'll still be talking to them, and it's just like, oh shit, I didn't even know that this girl thought like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit. And it teaches you a lot because we were all once young as well. You know what I'm saying? And when we were young, we didn't give a fuck about nothing. Like, it was just like, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to play this games, I'm going to go outside, I'm going to run my laps like my dad told me to, and then I'm going to clean my room like my dad told me to. I'm like, when I give it in, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. So a lot of kids, they also think that same way. Like, it's like, all right, I wake up, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I haven't been to school in 6 months. I ain't been to school in 6 months. I don't know nothing other than to play games and to eat cereal and to eat my parents out of a house and a home. I don't know nothing other than that. I don't know nothing other than that. So now you're telling me within 3 weeks I gotta turn around and do the complete opposite? It's like, Dad, like is this really happening? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I gotta be like, yeah, so you're gonna have to like get your shit together, because like that shit is going down. Like you're gonna be virtual and like shit. It's crazy. That's a whole other conversation.
Is his sound messed up?
Yeah, his sound fucked up.
Yeah, what happened? I can hear him, but something happened.
It's crazy.
Bro, it's back.
But Corey, to jump back into what you trying to intercept in, what's a TV show that you stumbled upon? You found, like, damn, this shit is.
I gotta get a joint.